Surprise. Hi, y'all. What's up? How have y'all been? Oh my gosh. I just want to say that I am now officially back. I know a couple months ago, not even a couple, this was all the way like, what, September it was? Early September. I said I was going to finally come back after not posting since like that. It was 2022, so it was like April of 2022, you know? And that was like after, you know, my Duke and Carolina stream I had last season when we beat them in the Final Four. And I didn't post till like September. And then I said I'll be back right after that. I didn't post again, and that was early September, and here I am. Like, hold on, let's find that. I'm gonna find this really quickly. Hold on, y'all. Give me one quick second. So let's go to YouTube. You know, I wanted to see the last time I posted because I haven't checked in a good bit. It was 7 months ago. It's like, wow, September 5th, 2022. And here I am. Y'all, it's been a while. And I do want to apologize for not posting after that for a long, long time. For these past, let's see, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Like 7 to 8 months, you know? For the past 7 to 8 months, how do I say this without giving stuff out? Because it was due to personal reasons. A lot has happened. A lot has happened. I wasn't myself. I was going through a lot of things due to personal reasons, and all of it's personal, and it's something and there's some stuff all of it I really don't want to share, and I'm pretty sure I would understand why and all that. And of course, you know, I do appreciate that. A lot happened. I was going through a lot of personal stuff. There is one thing I will share. I wasn't there mentally. My mental health was at its lowest point ever. And I don't know if it's... I want to stay optimistic and say I don't think it's ever going to be that way ever again. It was a rough time period for me, and a rough moment for me mentally and physically, but especially mentally. I wasn't there. I was going through a lot. A lot happened. If you want me to give you the full story, I'm not going to give it out here on YouTube. Now, if here in the comments, you know, you want to be like, yo, I would like to know, and if you, and of course, I don't mind telling you, but putting it out on a YouTube video like this, I don't feel personally, I don't feel comfortable doing that, and you probably understand that as well. I just... a lot. So if you want, if you want to, please, by all means, if you want to go out here and know and want to know and you're curious, I don't mind telling you. Just go in the comments and tell me you want to know, and give me, like, if you have an Instagram or a Snapchat, give me your Instagram or Snap, and I'll add you on Snap or follow you on Instagram, and you can and we can DM each other and chat each other up, and I'll tell you what was going on. But a lot happened at school, home, all over the place. I was going through a lot of personal stuff, and I wasn't there mentally before, but especially during the summer of 2022. But once we got into the school year and did the school stuff in here and dealing with stuff at home, it got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I just wasn't myself. You know, it was a lot to deal with, and if I was going to do this, it would have made it so much worse. Because doing this stuff, it's a mental thing, it can be a physical thing. You don't know. Some people some people cope with when they have a bad mental health or they're at a low point mentally. Everyone deals with it and copes with it in a different way, and I don't think that's how some people. And I don't think some people understand that when it comes to mental health and you're just not in a good point mentally, some people handle it in a different way, and that is okay. I have plenty of friends out there that handle it differently, and I totally respect that. And I don't think some people do understand that, and that sucks. But it happens. I mean, and the people who don't understand. Some are people that haven't had a low point mentally, and some do have a low point, but they just don't like how other people cope with it. And it's okay, it happens. But I just don't think some people understand that we all cope with that differently. And that is 100% okay. So with YouTube and all that, it probably would have been a distraction in some ways, but also it was just too much for me. So in that month, I didn't say anything, and I do want to apologize about that. I didn't know if I was ever going to come back on here. But I remember going into, I want to say, February or last month, it was last month, March. Going into March Madness, I was like, and going into March Madness, and we were like around that like Sweet 16, I want to say, which by the way, March Madness this year was nuts. Absolutely crazy. Anyways, it was a lot. It was insane. Anyways, I remember going in like to the middle of the tournament. I was like, damn. I really do miss doing YouTube. That was when I was going into it. And I remember, oh, by the way, y'all, and if you want me to show you some footage, I definitely will. I got to go to the entire ACC tournament this year. So, despite the fact Duke won the tournament, I had a blast. It was so much fun. And if it ever came back to Greensboro or even Charlotte, I would 100% do it again. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed it. Anyways, I remember there's a person that I got to meet there. I don't know if I have a picture of it yet. So, yeah, let me find it really quickly. Let's see. Gotta go all the way to March. Here. It was right around. Oh, I know I have it. There it is. As most of y'all who watch me also know who this guy is. I got to meet Clemson Fan 1 when I was there. I had a great time, and it was nice to meet him. And I remember him asking me, "Are you gonna go back to doing YouTube again?" And in my head, I'm like, I don't know. And I've had people like SEC, FT, and a bunch of other people be like, "Man, we really missed you." And him saying like how and some people are like, a lot of people miss you. People will be like coming back to me saying how I miss you, just telling me how they miss me in general. I remember him telling me how he missed me making videos, and also like how if I was ever going to come back. And it hit me there like, should I come back? Because at the time, I was doing a lot better mentally. And I'm a whole lot better, by the way. I'm so much better than I was, like, even 2 months ago. But I was like, should I do it? And that question stuck with me for a good couple of weeks. And obviously, I'm not going to do this forever. No. Not everyone doesn't do YouTube forever. At some point, they just stop, And there will be a point where I stop for good, And obviously, that's a sad thing to hear and something no one wants to hear. But it is also... Sorry, I'm trying to watch the UNC baseball game going on. Anyways, and there could be any point, but yeah, it's a reality. And obviously, this is another thing. I don't think y'all have seen me been this serious in a long, long, long long time. I don't think you'll ever see me be this serious. Y'all are always seeing me goof around and act stupid. And looking back at some of the videos, I'm like, why in the world did I act that way? It's funny though. But I know that's how y'all thought I'd be. And when I rage, you've seen me, now y'all have seen me pissed. And I mean livid during sporting events. Trust me, still happens. But I don't think you've ever seen me be this serious ever. And I don't think you'll ever see this again. Maybe you will. Who knows? But it's reality. At some point, I'll quit for good, you know? But for the next couple of weeks, it stuck with me. And then I remember me asking that and going through March Madness, how I'd make March Madness reactions and videos and all that stuff. And I was like, I really miss doing it. And then going into the spring break, a couple of days ago, I went to a UNC baseball game. And I have a lot of good connections and friends who work at UNC who work with the broadcast team and the radio team and all that at UNC, you know, who works with the baseball team, men's and women's basketball teams, the football team, all that. I get invited to the radio booth with two of the guys who know me very well for the entire game, just to watch the game with them and listen to them call the games and me watching the game there. It was awesome. And it made me hit, and I was like, dang, I really do miss making YouTube videos and watching the games and watching them with y'all and reacting and doing play-by-plays, and also going on my True Blue sports stuff as well and doing reactions and making podcasts and episodes on those. And I really missed it. And going into the spring break, I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go back to doing it. And I've been thinking of it for a good while. And I really miss it. I miss doing this. I miss doing the True Blue sports stuff. So, with all that being said, I do plan on coming back for this and my True Blue Sports account is up. Now, as most of y'all know, there are two different True Blue Sports. There's like True Blue Sports Show and then True Blue Live Broadcast. Don't worry about the True Blue Live Broadcast anymore. I also have that explained in the True Blue Sports Show episode that's also out. I'll put the link in the description below to the channel and to the episode for y'all to watch and do that in case if you want to subscribe and watch none of that. But that True Blue Sports Show account is now called True Blue Sports. I will be doing all my episodes on there and all my live broadcasts on there if I do that. And I will also have, I'll have all that going on in there. But I am back, and I do plan on coming back. And there is no date for this because, and why? Because you could be seeing a video anytime soon. You know, it could be tomorrow, it could be Monday. Monday's guaranteed because the Stanley Cup Playoffs are coming up, and obviously the Carolina Hurricanes made it again for like the fourth or fifth third, fourth, fifth consecutive year. Let's see what we got going on here. I think it's like the third, fourth, or fifth consecutive year. I have it saved somewhere. Maybe it's in here. Right here. Yeah, we made it for the fifth consecutive year. That's an amazing accomplishment. And I will try my best to do live reactions for some of the Hurricanes. I don't know how it's gonna go though with how busy I am, which does lead me to this. I am back, but try your best to stick with me or like cope with me the best you can, because it is gonna take me some time to get used to doing this again, which worth it, you know. But it is going to take me some time to get back in the groove and get back to doing this. And also, I'm a junior in high school. I'm literally going to be a senior next year. So, I have college tours coming up. Actually, next Saturday, guess what, y'all? I'm going on a college tour. I'm going to tour Coastal Carolina. Now, soon I will have a live hangout. I'm going to try to do to catch up with y'all, too. Just a normal live hangout that we would always do. But I'm definitely gonna. But it does. Bleh. Sorry, I cannot speak. Um, try your best to cope with me because I'm still gonna try to get used to this and doing all this, and I'm also gonna be busy because I do have a job. I have a job. I'm a junior in high school. Soon I have a lot of auditions coming up for my school's marching band. And as a high school, and as most of you high schoolers know who watch this channel, you're busy during high school. You have jobs, high school related stuff, all sorts of stuff. If you're a junior or senior, you're like touring school, colleges, looking at colleges, all that stuff, you know? So it's busy. So obviously definitely cope with me for that. But especially cope with me since I'm just now getting back. I'm going to have to get back in the group and all that. But don't worry, it'll be easy. And I'm very happy to be back. I miss y'all. I miss it very much. And I'm very glad that I'm coming back because I really do miss it. Now, when will I have a live stream coming up, whether it's a reaction or a play-by-play, that I don't know. That may not happen next week or next weekend, but the next week on that weekend maybe, possibly, who knows. I will try my best to get uploads out, but now if you don't see me for a good while, don't worry, I'm still here. It's just I got to get back in the groove, and I have a job and I'm a high schooler, so it's a busy, crazy time, But I will do my best to do as many uploads as possible, because I really miss doing this. I want to get back to doing this, and I am. My next video will be pretty soon because I'll be doing my pregame video for Game 1 of Hurricanes Islanders first round. Yeah. Now, again, a bunch of videos will be coming out, of course. Now, next live I'll try my best to do it. You gotta cope with me and try your best to understand me here because I'm just now getting back. But the live stream, who knows? That will probably be a TBD, to be determined. And once I know, I will most definitely let y'all know. I would love to soon to be doing a live hangout. When that's gonna be, I don't know. But I will try my best to do one. Very, very, very soon. Yeah, but I am back, and I really do miss y'all a ton. I'm glad to get back to doing this, and you'll see the same old me. I mean, if the Hurricanes have a dumb, horrible game first round, which they probably will, they haven't played the greatest since, Andrei Svechnikov got a season-ending injury. But, you'll never, it's going to happen again soon. I mean, with UNC baseball and lacrosse going on, a bunch of stuff could happen. But I am very glad to be back. But yeah, I miss y'all. I'm very glad to be back. I'm sorry that I was a little too serious with this, but because I've never seen. But I promise you probably won't ever see me like that ever again. You'll see the same goofball that I am. I'm pretty goofy, still. Trust me. If you thought the goofy me was gone, it ain't gone. You're gonna see a bunch of some random rages for me probably. Yeah, but I'm really glad to be back, and obviously again, cope with me the best you can for why I'm starting this back up, but I'm very glad to be back, and I miss y'all, and surprise. It's good to be back. It's really good to be back. I really miss talking to y'all, doing these live hangouts, expressing my sports emotions to y'all, doing these play-by-plays, live hangouts, or live reactions. I mean, reacting to stuff, all sorts of stuff. I just miss doing and talking to y'all. I don't know how many of y'all are still here and how many of y'all are still... I mean, how many of y'all are still, here on YouTube making videos or just watching, but But and another thing I miss too is just having people call into during my live streams as well. There's so much stuff that I miss that I wish I would have been able to do for the past couple months, and it may would have helped me. Who knows? But again, I also do apologize for being gone for so long. It's just a lot happened. But I'm back, and it's truly great to be back. I miss y'all, and it's good to be back. It's really good to be back. Thank you for watching, and hey, in honor of the hurricane, in honor of the playoffs coming up, go Canes, and of course, go Heels. Duh. All right, love y'all, and it's gonna be back. Peace out, y'all.